The United States of Biafra government has announced that citizens can now file human rights violation reports with its Department of State for Human Rights, including necessary evidence like videos, photos, or documents. The United States of Biafra government is gathering reports to take legal action against the Nigerian government for human rights abuses since the end of the Biafra-Nigeria War in 1970. Supporters praised the initiative, calling it a step toward protecting Biafrans, while some criticized it as a mere online declaration without practical impact. Meanwhile, the Deputy Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, will deliver a State of the Nation address on March 15, 2025, updating Biafran citizens on the movement's progress. A young man, the only son of a Biafran widow, was killed along with his father by Fulani militants. The killers were not labeled terrorists, but those who defended the victims were arrested and tagged as terrorists. Meanwhile, some critics have urged Biafrans to stop fighting each other on social media and instead focus on unity and their struggle for freedom. The Alaudo State Commander of the Biafran Liberation Army, BLA, reaffirmed loyalty to the United States of Biafra government, stating they are ready to confront Nigerian forces. The Alaudo State Commander of the Biafran Liberation Army, BLA, reaffirmed loyalty to the United States of Biafra government, stating they are ready to confront Nigerian forces. However, some Biafran groups accused the Biafran Liberation Army of being fake, possibly an undercover Nigerian operation, while others defended them, stating they are genuine fighters for Biafra's freedom. The Nigerian government, with support from some European countries, has accused Biafran Prime Minister Simon Ekpa of financing terrorism. However, no evidence has been presented, and he remains under investigation. Meanwhile, a critic has warned that detaining Biafran leaders like Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu will lead to Nigeria's downfall, as it fuels more resistance and worsens security issues across the country. In recent developments, the government of the United States of Biafra has taken an important step that promises to give ordinary citizens a direct channel to report violations of their human rights. This announcement comes as part of an ongoing effort by the government to collect evidence of abuses allegedly committed by the Nigerian government since the conclusion of the Biafra-Nigeria War in 1970. The government declared that every citizen is now able to file detailed reports with the Department of State for Human Rights, and these reports can include any type of evidence such as videos, photographs, or official documents. This initiative is intended to build a strong case that could eventually lead to legal actions against those responsible for past and ongoing human rights abuses. I find this development particularly significant because it shows a willingness on the part of the United States of Biafra government to listen to its people and empower them with a tool for justice. For many years, there has been a lingering sense of injustice among the Biafran community. By allowing citizens to officially document and report violations, the government is providing an opportunity for the pain of the past to be transformed into a force for accountability. The initiative is viewed by its supporters as a bold and necessary measure that can finally bring international attention to the historical grievances that continue to affect the Biafran people. At the same time, there are voices that remain skeptical, suggesting that the announcement might be more of an online declaration than a practical solution, a sentiment that reflects the deep-seated mistrust that has built up over decades of conflict. Adding to the weight of this announcement, the government has scheduled an important address by Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Set to take place on March 15, 2025, this State of the Nation address is expected to provide a comprehensive update on the progress of the movement and further elaborate on how the collected evidence will be used in the quest for justice. In my view, the address by Dr. Ngozi Orabueze will serve as a critical moment for clarifying the government's strategy and for reassuring citizens that the new reporting mechanism is not merely symbolic. It will be a chance for the government to outline its legal plans and to explain how it intends to use the evidence to hold the Nigerian government accountable for its alleged actions. The announcement comes at a time when the region is already reeling from a number of tragic events. For instance, there was a deeply saddening incident involving a young man, the only son of a Biafran widow, who was killed alongside his father in an attack by Fulani militants. What made this incident even more controversial was the fact that the individuals responsible for the violence were not immediately identified as terrorists by the authorities. Instead, it was those who attempted to defend the victims who found themselves arrested and labeled as terrorists. Such actions have only deepened the sense of injustice among the people, highlighting the complexities and contradictions that continue to fuel the conflict in the area. I personally believe that this incident underscores the urgent need for a more transparent and accountable system for addressing human rights violations. When innocent people are caught in the crossfire and their defenders are criminalized, it creates an atmosphere of fear and resentment that can further divide communities. Many critics have urged the Biafran community to stop engaging in internal disputes on social media and instead focus on unity and collective action. There is a growing recognition that, despite their differences, the people must stand together in order to effectively challenge the forces that threaten their freedom and dignity. The situation is further complicated by the involvement of armed groups in the region. The Alaudo state commander of the Biafran Liberation Army has recently reaffirmed the group's loyalty to the United States of Biafra government. His statement emphasized readiness to confront Nigerian forces and other security agencies in what appears to be a commitment to the cause of Biafran freedom. However, this declaration has not gone without controversy. Some groups within the Biafran community have raised concerns that the Biafran Liberation Army might be a fabrication or an undercover operation orchestrated by Nigerian authorities. Despite these allegations, there are many who firmly believe that the fighters represent genuine efforts to secure freedom and protect the rights of the Biafran people. This division in opinion only reflects the larger struggle over narratives and legitimacy that has characterized the conflict for many years. At the heart of the current political tensions is also the controversy surrounding Biafran Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. The Nigerian government, with support from certain European countries, has leveled accusations against him, claiming that he is financing terrorism. These allegations, however, have not been backed by concrete evidence, and as a result, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa remains under investigation. Some analysts warn that the detention of prominent leaders like Prime Minister Simon Ekpa and human rights activist Nnamdi Kanu could lead to even greater instability in Nigeria. They argue that such actions would only serve to fuel further resistance and exacerbate security problems across the nation.
With the compilation of the updates of what is in the United States of Biafra today, my wonderful people, I know as this update they be the series, the compilation of all the things we share in the United States of Biafra. Now, go there inside this video. That is the major reason why you need to sit down and watch this video to the very end, so that you not go lose out in any updates where this video will provide give you. Please like and share this video. Let other Biafrans get to see this update, and God Almighty will bless you for doing so. May we start on. The first update on my list today is coming from United States of Biafra government. Here they said citizens can now file a human rights violation report to the United States of Biafra Department of State Human Rights Unit. Rather hear them. They said as of now, from now onward, citizens of United States of Biafra can file a human rights violation report to the United States of Biafra Department of State for Human Rights. So my people, may we read the update in detail. It says, fellow citizens of United States of Biafra, as we continue to delegitimize the terrorist Nigeria entity across the 40 states of Biafra and administrative governance to our citizens, we are calling on Biafrans to immediately report any form of human rights violation, either as a victim or witness. Government are implementing measures to address the threat to the existence of our population, to the international community, and to further bring necessary legal actions against the Nigerian regime. At any point in time since 1970, when the genocidal war ended, that you have been a victim of or witnessed human rights violation, please endeavor to file this report and attach necessary evidence. Look at the condition there. Please, as you are filing this report to the department, the United States of Biafra Department Unit for Human Rights, please make sure that you attach the necessary evidence such as images or video, both medical reports or legal documents, anything that you know that is necessary in filing this report. Make sure that you attach it as evidence before you file this report. The Human Rights Unit of the Department of State will be collecting this report for further processing. So my wonderful people, after this update made its way to social media, this is how our fellow Biafrans reacted. The first person here said, it's a gradual process. We will chase away every Nigerian state within our precious land of the rising sun. USBG is in charge and no one can be against. Then the second person here said, kudos to USB, not Akwa Ibom boy, Sonny, busy fighting Dr. Ngozi. This one is not necessary. This one is not quite necessary now. Bashing ourselves on social media. Let's go to the next comments. Third person here said, why the fallback camp is busy gossiping and making propaganda here and there. The United States of Biafra, under the leadership of our DPM, Dr. Biafra, is busy doing the needful. So wonderful people, this person here said, God bless the United States of Biafra government. Then the next person here said, God bless the United States of Biafra government. The last person we are going to be listening to his or her reaction says, respect to my dear country, all hail Biafra. So my wonderful people, this is coming from United States of Biafra government, and this is a very important and a good update to start with, if you ask me. Now Biafra government don't assure us, they don't give us that assurance, say now they are going to be defending their citizens in case you have anything like your right as a human being is being violated in the zoo terrorists or anyone violated your rights. Please make sure you send the evidence, picture evidence of your human rights violation or video evidence, any other important document you know that they might need. Attach it with everything you want to send across to the Department of Human Rights. Send it across to them. So my people, I believe with time they are going to give us more updates, and trust queen of all updates to update you once they drop anything similar to this. Now we move on to the next one. Then this particular update from the United States of Biafra government says, breaking, joint Deputy Prime Minister / COS Dr. Ngozi Orawubeze on behalf of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa on the upcoming State of the Nation address. Yes, so my people, this upcoming State of the Nation address is going to be coming up on the 15th of this month, of the 15th of March. Let me zoom this particular document so that we can read the rest of the write-up together. This write-up says, State of the Nation address, join DPM / COS as she addressed Biafrans on the State of the Nation. The date is March 15, 2025. Then the time is 5 p.m. United States of Biafra time. Yes, so my people, make sure say you keep this particular date. It's very, very important you join her. But in case you miss out, trust me, Capone Media will always bring it at your doorstep. You will not miss any update at all. Trust Queen. Let's move on to the next update, guys. So my people, there is this update I brought to you my people, yesterday that our brother Okocha narrated to us the story, the updates about the young guy, the only son of a Biafra widow that was murdered, and even the father was also murdered by the same Fulani herdsmen. So my people, look at the latest updates about this guy's case. They said those that entered Donatus Ndubisi are not proscribed though. They did not proscribe them or tag them terrorists. Just pay attention, my people. But those that stood up to defend him are in jail and tagged terrorists. You can't make this thing up. He is the only son. His lineage is close. His only crime is that he is an Igbo guy, an Igbo young guy. When I hear my people, they said the young guy where the Fulani man where they buy, he said that people where buy Nigeria, the zoo terrorists, they don't tag them terrorists too. They did not tag them terrorists. Rather, people will come back, maybe his village people, the community members will come back to defend the guy. Now the day in jail, they don't pack them, go put them in prison or in police custody right now. They tag them terrorists. But I don't see them for the sake of people or my fellow Biafrans where they fight your brothers and sisters online, the online warriors. You are fighting yourself. Where we have common enemies, they are defeating us on daily basis, and you cannot even read the handwriting on the wall. And leave all these war propaganda. Leave them. Let's focus. Let's focus on getting our freedom. Let's focus on fighting these people and stop fighting ourselves. Since when we don't fight your fellow Biafrans, tell me your game. Tell me your advantage. Tell me whether you have peace of mind. You are fighting yourself and they are fighting you. Tell me, does it even make any sense? So my people, I don't see this is the latest update too on this young guy where they just ended his lineage. Now he don't me like that. His mama now hopeless. She's a widow and now she don't lost childless, husbandless, everything now is less, and we are still here talking with trash. We are not even reasoning. We can't even make something tangible with our brain. Calm down like this and say, wait, does it even worth fighting ourselves? What are we even gaining? So my people, may we move on to the next update. This particular update coming from Biafra War Room, it says Aludo State Commander sent message to United States of Biafra government. What you don't know is bigger than you. So my people, this particular update will calm down because I'm going to break it down. Trust me, I'll break it down for you. I will allow you guys to first listen to what the Aludo State Commander said. When we watch the video first before we come back with the remaining updates concerning it.
Heavy duty artillery. Ahead. Heavy duty artillery. Ahead. We move. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to Biafrans all over the world and all the lovers of freedom. I won the Aludo State, the Biafran Liberation Army, the Biafran Liberation Forces. I know here nobody in Keta. Ne kuputa mmasi anyị na-ekelekwenu ndị isi anyị mmadụ dịka our supreme leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Anyị na-ekelekwa the USB government, United States of Biafra. Anyị na-ekelekwa our prime minister Maazị Simon Ekpa. Anyị echefukwego onye dịka Ngozi Orabeze, the vice prime minister. Anyị na-ekelekwa the secretary of defense Engineer Solomon Nkwocha. Anyị na-ekelekwa the executive governor of Aludo State. Anyị na-asị mma dịrị gị. Anyị na-ekelekwa maazị onye dị USB ji na-arụ ọrụ nyere ndị defense office Aludo command. Na-asị na ozi ọbụla eziri anyị nwere ọkụ na ọ na-eru eluigwe ntị. Anyị na-asị ndị USB, United States of Biafra Govt, unu jidekwa ka unu ji. Mana nke unu na-eme, unu ha yikwuo the volume maka na men ọmụnwa bụ Commander Elu gburu ọchị Aludo command. Anyị sị na ụjọ adịghị n'ihi na mbọchị amụrụ dike na mba ka amụrụ ibe ya. N'afọ anaghị atụ ụjọ okpoti ihu. We are ever ready. We are ever good to go. We are ever formidable. Whatever the zoo needs is what we are going to give to them. We must fall the zoo. Heavy duty artillery. Ahead. Heavy duty artillery. Ahead. Ahead. We move.
So many wonderful people, my fellow dear friends. This particular update won't come online. No be small thing. Hey, no be small thing. The matter is huge. Well. Make I first read them according to the group how Sonny Akparawa group reacted to this particular update. Then I will tell you what the real Biafran, genuine Biafran, other Biafrans are saying about this video. So my people, according to them, Sonny Akparawa group. They said Biafrans in Enugu state should watch out very closely so that Deputy Prime Minister, United States of Biafra, Nigeria, don't use a bubago to wear uniforms calling her names and Prime Minister to destroy your efforts in your community. Well, Abufunali is not working for Biafra, rather for Nigerian government. Take note. My people, he was not the only one that reacted negatively to this video, including some Biafra Liberation Army wey believe so much in Ogenkeredon group. They don't call mark that particular video bad. They said they are not Biafra Liberation Army, that they are what do they call them? They are a bubago terrorists, but they just show uniform and wear like and gave them to wear, and I was like, wow. So there is fake. Anything we relate to Biafrans now, we must have scam. We they go be agents. They must be what do they call it? A bubago. But I have never seen Nigerian army will come out, call themselves, say they are from this social state, where the Zoo terrorist army call them fake. That they are fighting against Nigeria, that they are not from Nigeria, or they disassociate with themselves from them. As far as say the government of Nigeria acknowledge those people, they are aware of those people, like their document is with them. They have never been something like that. Why is it anything where it go reach our turn Igbo people? We know what fake name. This energy when they spend on social media fighting yourself. If all of us they spend this energy, they cast the zoo terrorists, they call them out, they tag them, tag other international body, they call out all the telling them about all the evil thing they be doing against our people. My people, by now I'm telling you, we would have passed this level we are, but look at how we are just roaming round the clock. Because of what? Any small thing. Because this one did not belong to your group. If you don't come out, you don't become fake. You don't become one Nigerianist. My people, as far as me, where between Capone media is concerned, any Biafra Liberation Army, where news, when you come out, I don't care where any particular group is coming from. I'm going to bring it here. I will celebrate their victories because I believe we are all one. And this is how it's supposed to be, because united we stand and divided we fall. So my people, as they don't talk, say this one, so say they don't follow because they did not believe in their group. Let's see how our fellow Biafrans reacted to this update. Person here said, a bubago with Biafra flag reading Bobo paperwork, he can't laugh. Then look at the reply the second person here gave the man. He said, if they are bubago people, then I am very happy because they know they are protecting their land, because they have known that protecting their land is more important than protecting the zoo. Yes, this one a good response. If you said they are bubago people with a Biafra flag, this brother they tell the man we talk and say, if they be a bubago people and they realize that protecting Biafra land is more important than protecting the zoo, he said he is very, very happy and he's proud of them. This person here said, may the good spirits of our ancestors strengthen them. The second person said, divine protection upon you all. Thank you for standing in the truth. Then the third person here said, who is that papa beside him? Then the last person we are going to be hearing from, because the reaction we are much, so I'm not going to be reading everything because of time factor. The last person here said, you can't laugh, you can't say 40 people, United States of Biafra and DOS are one and the same people. Imagine. onye a na-eme ụmụnne ya ihe, see person where the zoo terrorists they deal with in people in the homeland, you get out, they condemn your own people because they did not believe, they don't have the same mindset or mentality that you have, because they did not believe in condemning the deputy prime minister, because they are not calling out Olabufulani, because they recognize United States of Biafra government as their only government. Now they are crying now. And because they believe that government and Biafra people love their work, and they're still calling, acknowledging them for their effort towards them, and also begging that they need more things. They should supply more things. Now we know all those things for them. So that's why when I don't tag them, say they be bad with terrorists as usual, without no evidence. I don't know who do us these things. You go come, they allege, they form all manner of accusation, imagination accusation against your fellow Biafrans without no single, no tangible proof, no evidence to back up your claim. And you do not know that there is karma, there is law of karma. That whatever you do to another will come back to you, except that person where you dey accuse is guilty. And you where they accuse, make sure say your hand is right before God, because whatever you do to someone tomorrow, it might be your turn or turn of your own child. And when that same thing begins to happen to your own children or to you, you begin to cry to everybody that you are innocent too. But who's going to defend the person that you are condemning now without no evidence? The person that made us proud on the 29th day of November 2024. All of us, we are happy, we are proud of her. All of a sudden, she became an agent. She was a Nigerian agent, and yet, despite all odds, in spite of every opposition, she came out boldly, bravely. In fact, I applaud that woman and declare Biafra. Now, she had become scammer. She don't use now. She is this, she is that. Everybody is coming out with different story on daily basis. It is not good though. It is not good, my brothers and my sisters. Let's see the next update.
Yes, good morning, Biafrans. Just a quick one. Please, there is this our father that asked me a question, and that is what I am here to answer. Our father said, I don't want to mention his name, he knows himself, but I hope this message will find you well. Asked me, please, you keep telling us that Simon Ekpa will be coming out soon. We miss him so much. We love him. We need him back. Our people are really dying. When is he coming out? I can't wait to see him. Daddy, the truth remains that the Nigerian terrorist government wrote a petition against him, including other part of the world. There are some countries in EU that also supported Nigeria by writing those letters and submitted it to their parliament. Now, inviting our Prime Minister for questioning, and Nigerian terrorist government said that our Prime Minister is a terrorist, is financing terrorists in Nigeria and all whatnot. So these allegations were weighty allegations over our Prime Minister. Now what happened was that the removal of our Prime Minister is to investigate whatever Nigerian government has brought to the Finnish authority. So up to today, the Nigerian terrorist government has not brought one evidence against our Prime Minister. And the reason why I'm repeating this is because of this our daddy. He's always on my platform asking me questions every single day about our Prime Minister. So now all these weighty allegations that they brought, they have not been able to prove one or to present any evidence to back up their claim. And up to today, our Prime Minister has not been found guilty. Now the case of our Prime Minister, in order for him not to tamper with any evidence, that's why they restricted him completely, so that both the people that are calling for our Prime Minister's arrest and our Prime Minister detention, our Prime Minister removal, so that all of them would not have any reason to call the Finnish authority again. So as we speak today, our Prime Minister is doing wonderfully well. The Finnish authority has given the Nigerian terrorist government dates and time to present evidence. Daddy, that is why you see the Nigerian government quickly brought out some names, brought out Simon Ekpa's name and 17 other people that doesn't have anything to do with terrorist financing. They said our prime minister is financing terrorism in Nigeria and all whatnot. Number one, Daddy, our prime minister does not have bank accounts in Nigeria. Our prime minister does not have any assets in Nigeria. Our prime minister has no business doing any transaction in Nigeria. So because the Nigerian terrorist government does not have any evidence to present to the Finnish authority and to the other part of European Union and ICC, where they have been sued for months now and they have not been able to attend there, what they are doing now is to shop for evidence, you know, anything that they can lay their hand on to bring down our prime minister. Today they have not gotten any. So, and I keep telling the Nigerian terrorist government, I hope that message has gotten to you and you understand what I have said. If you don't understand, please still comment under my comment section and I will explain more to you, because you are an elderly man. I know what you want for yourself. So I keep telling the Nigerian terrorist government, you see the kidnap of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will dissolve Nigeria totally. It will destroy Nigeria. You are trying to find a way, you know, to label us a terrorist, to bring down Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You have kidnapped what you cannot deal with, and that is why your kidnap has given birth to kidnapping in the whole of the southeast and in the whole of Nigeria. No, everybody is being kidnapped today because you are the father of kidnap. You kidnapped our leader, and Tinubu should know that we will fight Nigeria with everything we've got. You see this kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the continued illegal detention of this our leader would destroy Nigeria completely. I'm telling you the truth. It's not a joke. You know, so many people come here to ask us questions, to ask me questions, which I will never answer you, because you have an illegitimate governor. Amufu's killing. Oh, that people are dying in Enugu. People are, listen, tell your governors, our country is just 3 months old, okay? Our country is just 3 months old. Go and tell your illegitimate governor that, you know, you were shouting when Simon Ekpa was defending you that, oh, Simon Ekpa is the problem of the southeast. Simon Ekpa is the problem of Nigeria. Now, Daddy, I might even say that it is good what is happening now, so that our people will appreciate their own. You know, they say a priest is not always appreciated in his father's house. So now it is good what is happening, so that you will test a little bit of what our supreme leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been shielding us from. You will test that thing that Mazi Simon Ekpa has been shielding us from. Now you can see nobody is defending the Igbos now. This terrorist government has brought their terrorist soldiers, terrorist police, terrorist Fulanis to come and, you know, analyze our people left and right, and none of the governors is talking about it. None of the governors has given press a brief about it. But when Mazi Simon Ekpa was defending you people were quick to shout, oh, Ekpa is destroying the southeast. They will destroy you. They will label it on IPOB. They will send killers to come and kill people. They will label it on IPOB. Today, what is happening? What is happening? Where are all these animals that were shouting Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa? Where are they? Madibugo, where are you? Ejiofor, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, where are you? Animals everywhere, terrorists everywhere. Today you are shouting, oh, Rabbi, please come, our people are dying. What do you want her to do? So that you people will not set her up again. For those of you who have not been following Madam Ngozi Orabueze, our Deputy Prime Minister, Her Excellency, please do so. That is the only government we have in this USB. Biafra has been redeclared and Biafra has come to stay. No one of you can bring us down again. If you think we are stupid, you think Biafrans that we have today are people that are not smart. If you crosses our path, believe you me, we are going to crush you. Anybody that becomes an impediment to the restoration and to the full restoration of this struggle will completely be destroyed. We don't care who you are. It is not when our people rises up to defend their people, that is where you call us a terrorist, and we have welcomed it. You see, that terrorist you called us, don't worry, we will carry it out on you. You know, we gave you 60 days. The days are counting down. The last day you will see how twisted we can be. Biafrans, our Prime Minister is coming. Very, very soon, I mean. And the Nigerians know that. The terrorist Nigerian government knows that. That is why you see them scouting for, evidences, scouting for, whatever they can use to send to Finland. Because up to today, they have not sent one document that contains any reasonable offense to the Finnish authority. And that is what we're going to use against them. Nigerian government is going down every day, and we will bring Tinubu's administration down. Sheyi Tinubu was sitting with Gumi the other day. None of you said anything about it. If he was an Igbo man, the whole media will carry it. And media are the biggest terrorists we have in Nigeria. Medias in Nigeria are all terrorists. All this killing in Enugu, Anambra, Imo, Owerri, none of you is carrying it because we are Igbos. We know. So that's why we need our country to be fully recognized by every world, by the whole world. Thank you, Biafrans. May God bless you all. Daddy, please, if you have not been following Madam Mugozi Orabueze, please go and do so. She will be the one that you can come and ask questions. She will put you right. Thank you. But in 2 months from now, something different will start. 2 months from now, something different will start. Thank you, Biafrans, for giving me this opportunity to talk to you once again.
This is the end of our news update. Please click the icon on the top right corner of your screen to watch my next video. You will enjoy it. I will see you again in my next update. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye for now.